All right. So thanks to Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, I have been notified that I'll be celebrating my wedding anniversary in another, I think, 3 days or so, 10th of June. So I'm not too sure. Thanks to, Facebook has that feature, no? Where on this day, so I saw the photograph of me putting the ring for my wifey. That time she was not my wifey and proposing to her. So it showed the photograph and you're like, oh, okay. Because I just met her and that was the first time I met her. I proposed to her and oh, this is a snake skin. See, snake skin. You can see this. Yeah, snake skin. See, I'm observant, hopefully. Okay, so it said on this day 6 years ago. So I was like, oh, okay. I met her for the first time 6 years ago. And after meeting, I proposed her within, I think, a few hours. Took her to a gold shop, got her a ring. And in 3 days' time, we got married. Simple wedding. No alcohol, no party, just people who are a family. So I always like to make it a very cost-cutting, cost-effective marriage, Anyway, it has been 6 years since we got married. So I thought, why not share with you the life lessons or realizations that I had over these 6 years. Okay. And I'll share with you, I've written down 9 on this sheet of paper. But if in case I have more, I'll add more. But I thought, why not share it with you guys? And if you have any that you would like to share with me, maybe some lessons, feel free. Okay. See, the first most important thing that I've realized after the 6 years marriage is, the romance, the 7-year itch, the honeymoon phase, that vanishes quickly. It depends from person to person. For some people, they have it staying for a couple of years. For some people, it vanishes after a period of time. But the thumb rule is, the more intense your honeymoon phase is, the more passion, the more sex, the more love. Like sex, especially sex, if it is very, very intense, the more intense it is, the more headaches, the more fights, the more issues, the more problems you'll have. I don't know why it is this way. Maybe because you both are so intensely with each other, into each other. So the more sex, the more intense it is, the more problems you'll have. Thankfully for us, me and my wifey, I had come to the retirement stage of my life where sex was not like mad. She does feel sex. It's not that she doesn't. But she's not like one of those kind of females. I'm feeling horny. Come on, get down on me. Go down on me. Or, do you want to fuck? Or do you want... She's very shy in that way. Which is a good thing for me because I don't like females demanding. I know. Some will say, man, you're a male chauvinistic pig. Sorry, but this is how it is. So, my partner, no? For me, not for you. So, thankfully, we didn't have that mad, crazy intensity. So, our relationship is still close. We still hug each other from time to time. And, sometimes she tells me, I love you and this and that. And but the magic, the honeymoon phase, I'll tell you one thing. In a marriage, that intensity vanishes and then it becomes normal. Like the craziness is no longer there. The second thing which you'll notice, or I noticed in my marriage, is your relationship becomes kind of boring and routine. I'll give you an example what I mean. Like when you meet someone, you're dating or you're in a honeymoon phase, you dress up very well, You go to a barber, like for men, go to a barber, get your hair done, get your face or beard done, uh, have a nice shower, put nice perfume, then wear an amazing outfit, put your jewelry or whatever, then dress up with a nice trouser, nice shoes, socks, whatever. And you also might even trim or shave yourself down there on your private parts, because you'll think, oh, maybe sex. You'll get a condom ready, and you might even get, forget the condom. I mean, you'll get the room ready, or you'll have a plan. Okay, we'll book this hotel room, in case. So you plan a lot of things. You plan where you're going to eat food. You plan where you're going to take her for a movie. And you always have a lot of excitement. You know what I mean? When you're dating a girl. But once you get married now, you don't have that. Like even sex. Like, if I feel like having sex, I just tell my wife, do you want to have sex? Seriously, I just ask, do you want to have sex? And she either tells me, no, can't today, I'm doing work, or I have my periods, or, can we do it tomorrow, or whatever. So it becomes more or less like that. It becomes a conversation where you talk to each other. And I know I'm making it sound very sad and depressing. I'm not talking, I don't know about other people, but I'm telling you about my relationship. And obviously you can't have sex when the baby is there. That's a very difficult thing, because last thing you need is your baby trying to figure out where you guys are. But yeah, we have had sex when the baby is there. Sometimes baby, in the sense, she takes her iPad and she's playing her game, and then we have our privacy. But the main point is, it comes down to a part where life becomes very routine. Like, you get up, she has to get up at a fixed time to take the baby to school. I have to get up whatever time I get up, but I have my targets. Like, this is the work I'm supposed to do, and until I complete my task, I don't go anywhere out. If she wants to go out somewhere, I tell her, you do your own thing. She has her own agenda: cleaning the house, shopping, putting the baby to sleep. Everything. She goes by the clock, I go by targets. So every single day, 5 days a week, her life revolves around the baby. For me, 7 days a week, my life revolves around my targets. And I'll tell you, it's kind of crazy sometimes. You need to watch this movie, Groundhog Day. The guy wakes up, and in that movie, he wakes up the same day over and over again. It doesn't change. He wakes up the same day. Some magic happens. So for me, when I wake up in the morning, or wake up in the afternoon, whatever, I'm in the same room, and I work and sleep in the same place. I open my eyes, okay, then have my black coffee with butter, then check the emails, check the clients, then go for my walk, video, whatever. My life is more or less the same, yeah. So, and then intermittent fasting, that at 6 o'clock I eat my first meal, then second meal maybe 9 or 12 or whatever, and then when I'm tired I sleep. So my wife has her agenda, I have mine, and that's how we live our lives. It's very routine. And then especially if you're working for a company, or if you're working for an employer, then your life revolves around a clock. So, and especially if you have children who have to go to school. The third one is your priorities. Oh man, that one changes like crazy. Like initially, I was kind of ambitious and money and this and that. But now the priority is more towards like family. I'm more softer towards my wife and baby. I'm more to a patient. So your priorities change. It's more family centric, I would say. So I view myself, which I never thought I would. I view myself as a family man. Like, if I'm irritated or angry, I don't lose my cool, because I think, okay, wife is there, baby is there. In fact, even if I want to go and eat something outside, go to Burger King, McDonald's, or go to a restaurant, You might find this funny, but I don't go alone. I always think, maybe the wife would feel happy, maybe the baby would feel happy. Sometimes the wife doesn't want to come. She doesn't like, or the baby doesn't like. And you'll not believe, I actually cancel going out. Even though I might enjoy it much more, I think to myself, if I take the family would enjoy. Me going alone, what the hell? It's not that I don't go or I can't go, but I always think of family. So your priorities change from me, my I, to family. The fourth one is money. Oh, this one is, I would say this is the most important one, which I've always highlighted. Your expenses go up because you're trying to give your wife a good life, trying to give a kid, and there's one more member of the family. And then also keep in mind that it's not only buying things what they need, it's for their future, for their expenses. You think one day if I'm not there, I die, how will they take care? So you start thinking far ahead, and there are so many other expenses. So money just goes, man. It's crazy. Like, you will not believe, even though my wife is simple, she wears second-hand clothes, my baby also second-hand clothes, still they spend a lot of money. There's always some expense or another. Like, one thing I make it a point that whenever I take my baby out, if my baby wants a book, or she wants to read something, or she wants to, I never say no. Because when I was small, my parents didn't allow me to buy books and read books. For my baby, surprisingly, she loves reading books. I'm so happy about it. And I made it a point to tell my wife, before sleeping, read every day, half an hour to 1 hour. So now that habit has come. My baby loves to read. So, and then whenever I go out, when I come back on my scooter, my baby is always like, jumping with the excitement to see, did a papa buy her something? And even when I buy something for me, it comes, in a, like a package, the delivery box. So when I get something, she also looks with those curious eyes. Did she get something? So whenever I buy something for me, I buy something for her. So all this costs money, man. All this costs money. Remember, you want to go out to eat food? Costs money. You want to take them out to have a good time? Money. You want to buy them something? Money. So without money, your life is crazy. And remember, expenses go up. Air conditioning, electricity, food, water, all that stuff. Number 5 is you transition from being lovers to becoming friends. Today, me and my wifey, we have this bond where we trust each other, even though there are many ups and downs. Like, it's not like a romantic lovey-dovey this thing. Sometimes I get irritated, sometimes she gets irritated. Like, if I ask her, can you massage my feet after I go for a walk? Sometimes she's in a mood, sometimes she's tired, sometimes she's uninterested. Like, it's not like she's very eager to massage my feet. She's like, sometimes she just doesn't want to. And I can make out, So, but she still does it because she respects me, she loves me. She knows, okay, I'm supposed to do a job. And even me, for that matter. There are days where I'm not in a mood and I get grumpy and I want to just do my own thing. But then you need to realize you're a family person, so you start thinking in an understanding way. Like, anything that I do for myself, I'll always keep them in mind. So that is where you don't become like lovers where only sex is the binding. You genuinely care for them as a true friend, And everything that you do, you always plan things. Like, I told you, we're going to celebrate 6 years. Now, my wife doesn't know this, but I have a plan to give her a gift. Obviously, that'll be gold, but I have to plan it out, right? It just doesn't grow. Money doesn't grow on trees. She doesn't know I'll get anything for her, and she has not asked me. But, and that's only because I love and care for her as family, So, from lovers to friends to maybe you can say even family. Number 6, I think this is a key question to make sure that a relationship survives. you focus on the why. Everything that you do, you focus on why. There was this management kind of talk by Simon Sinek. If you have not seen it, it's a must watch. Simon Sinek, focus on the why. Me and my wife, we always, whenever we do things like, why am I doing this? Like, for what? Like today, for example, I hardly slept an hour, 2 hours. Okay? Because I couldn't sleep at night. But I had to get up because I had to make a specific video related to manicure and all that. We had to go to a particular outlet. The video will come out after a week or so. So, now why did I make that video? Why did I make the video? Because I need to produce content. But why the content? Content is my brand still remains relevant. Why the brand? To earn money. Why the money? Support the family. So everything, the why is very, very crystal clear. And nobody needs to wake me up in the morning. Nobody needs to remind me. Once you get the why sorted out, now your life will be on autopilot. And given the 6 years of marriage that we have had, every single thing that I do, I am very clear about why am I doing it. Nobody needs to tell me. Number 7, sacrifice. It's self-explanatory, but your whole life becomes a matter of sacrifice. It's not about you. It's about them. See, my wife, for example, when she'll cook food, sometimes she cooks like what I like. Or even if she's sleepy. Let's say, for example, she has to sleep on time with a baby. But even though she's tired, even though she's exhausted, she can tell me, today you cook something for yourself. She will fight that sleep. Because remember, she has to get up on time. So she'll still prepare food for me. She'll still cut and keep the fruits for me. And sometimes if I tell her, just can you press my head or my leg or, before sleeping, I can make out she's really sleepy. She's tired. She's not in a mood. Especially at the end of the day when she wants to sleep with the baby. And I'm asking her, can you press my head? Can you press my leg? I mean, So, so she does her part of sacrifice. I do my part, Number 8. This one is what I tell people in terms of office and management. The best example is when my stepfather, after dedicating nearly 25 years or whatever working for a company, they just terminated him on the spot. So he went crying to the manager and told him, I've sacrificed 25 years plus of my life for you guys. So the boss told him, we paid you for it. You didn't do anything for free. And who asked you to work extra hours? So my stepfather was shocked. Huh? So the management principle is very simple. You work, you get paid. And you have to earn that day's salary. You have to earn it. Same way with my wife and me. My wife can turn around and say, I gave you 6 years of my life. So I'll tell her, you didn't do it for free. I took care of you. I earned for you. I worked for you. And even me, if I tell my wife, I've given you so many years of my life, she'll also tell me the same. I took care of you. I sacrificed my thing. I was loyal to you, faithful to you. I didn't go with anyone else. So both of us, we do our part. And we earn the love and respect that comes from each other. We have to prove ourselves. Nothing comes for free. Like I tell my wife, you want me to take care of you? You want me to be loyal to you? You want me to be faithful to you? You want me to buy you things? Then do housework. Sometimes she tells me, I love you and why I love you so much. I said this dialogue, love and all that, I don't care. Don't say, do it with action. Because even me, I don't say I love you and all that. I do it. I take care of her. I buy her things. I save money. I take care of her family, insurance, this or that. So I don't give dialogues, actions. So you have to prove your self every single day. Every single day. I work for the family, she works for the family. And we work for each other. And last but not the least, the final one, 6 years of marriage. I think I've always told everyone this. Marriage is not a romance. Marriage is not a, whatever people define marriage as, I define it as a responsibility. You're getting married to take on additional responsibilities. And by responsibilities means you will sacrifice your money, your time, your career, your brand, your wants, your desires, your needs. Everything you'll sacrifice for the relationship, and that is your responsibility. You can say, no, I don't want to sacrifice. Well, then don't expect the marriage to be successful, no? You're taking on a responsibility. Like, why do you think I have only one kid? Why do you think I don't have like 2 kids? Everyone's saying, get one boy, get one girl. No, I don't want, sorry. I'll not be able to execute my tasks responsibly. It's too much of an expense, man. I'll be struggling my ass. And then my wife will also be struggling twice the way. Hardships. One kid and other kid. She has to give attention to both of them. I know the ideal situation is to have 2 children. But you need time, effort, money. And I don't think I can fulfill my responsibilities with 2 kids. See, if I have 1 kid. If tomorrow the kid wants to go to an expensive college, it's only once. But if I have 2 kids, I'll have to divide it twice. So if I have 3 kids, 3 times. If I have 5 times. Well, if you're a multi-billionaire, you don't have to worry. You can have 11 kids, no problem. But for me, I'm a simple guy. So, 1 kid, 1 responsibility. I don't want to take on more. Even my wife, she gives 100% to the child. And she's aware of the fact that if she would have 2, then she'll have to rope in her mother or ask the help of the family. Because there are members in the family who have 2 kids. Oh, trust me, they're not finding it easy. So, having a life partner is a responsibility. You're supposed to take care. Having a child is a greater responsibility. And not many people can, execute this. So overall, out of my 6 years, these are the 9 points that I can share with you in terms of responsibilities. Sorry, in terms of marriage. So, yeah, it's been 9 years. Hey, doggy. How are you? Yeah, cutie. Thank you. A nice doggy. I want to have a doggy like this. Already have enough responsibility. It's a cute dog, man. I think it's not Rottweiler. I think it's like one of those bulldogs, man. It's kind of cute. I kind of like it. Anyway. Alright, so 6 years of marriage. This is what I realized. 9 points. Let me know your thoughts. You agree, disagree? What do you think? And yeah. And yeah, in case you guys think of wishing me, thank you very much. I appreciate your wishes. And yeah, I just have to verify when exactly did we get married and how many years. I think it's 10th and 6 years. But yeah, maybe in the description I'll confirm. Alright, you guys take care. This is me signing off.